本当？見えないでしょ？どこにいるのかな？見えない。
What is up, guys? Fast Forward Always here, back with another video. So today's video is going to be about Raf Simons' Ozweego 2 bunnies in the cream version, because I know that there's a black version also out too. This is gonna be a bit more of a formal video, so yeah, let's get into the review. So let's talk about the packaging. Packaging is honestly nothing very extraordinary. It's your common Raf Simons box with Adidas right there. It's just a blacked out box, no extra details to it. Very simple, very clean. I do wish that they changed this up, because I believe this has been the same ever since their first collaboration, I believe, with like the Ozweegos and the Stan Smiths. So here is the UPC code and all of that nice goodness. So the unboxing experience itself is literally just done. That's it. So it comes with a spare pair of laces. They are also the cream laces as well. I'm assuming they expect the laces to get dirty and for us to swap them out. But yeah, it comes with spare laces just like all the other Ozweegos. They also come with this little care thing that they've always included, no matter what, honestly. So there's nothing special there. Plain wrapping, and you open up and then you get the shoes. So overall, the presentation of the Raf Simons Ozweegos, just as a whole, because I don't think they especially made this pair more special than the other presentation wise, I would say it's alright. It's okay. It's okay. So moving on to the shoe itself. Here it is, the Ozweego 2. So basically the Ozweego 2. This was a very old Adidas model that Raf Simons chose to, I guess, bring it into the present. Sort of give it new life. Sort of like give breath to the model itself. And it certainly did do wonders. This is, I believe, their fourth season, I think, or fourth or fifth like year in them redoing this model, and so far they've had very good, you know, like reception from the people, at least the fashion community wise. So now that we're talking about the shoes, let's talk about the quality of the shoes. Frankly, the quality of the shoes really isn't worth the MSRP or the US MSRP. The US MSRP for this is going to be $460, which I think is extremely pricey for a type of shoe of this caliber. And my main reasons are the poor choice of materials. So what I mean by poor choice of materials is that there is way too much rubber and plastic on this model. Like, I get that that's a part of like the look, but if you look at this, this is all rubber. The whole toe, it's just all rubber. You can even hear it. All rubber. I believe the only places without rubber is like this mid panel, this small little mid panel, which is leather. This is leather, and this small little sliver is also leather. So they are only really like 3 small areas that actually have the leather. Eyelets, middle mid panel, I guess, and this back area. The other decent material, I suppose, is nylon, and they did use nylon on this toe area. I believe they also used it for part of the tongue, and then it transitions into that hard rubber, or that smooth little like squishy type of rubber. And they also use nylon for the piping, and I believe the heel as well. I feel like this would have been a lot stronger model, say that they used higher quality materials such as more leathers on it. They could have easily made this panel like a tan leather, and they could have easily made like some of these panels a tan leather. That would have been so nice, but instead they opted with this rubber, this very weird squishy type of rubber. And also the bottom of this area, this I can't really change since it's a part of the Ozweego model, but it's this area that is a very hard plastic. I believe this also features the Addy Wear sole, so I'm sure the durability will keep up. That's one of the positives. But a big negative on me is that they did not use as premium materials as the price would suggest. So one of the positive aspects of this shoe is, well, obviously the big defining feature against this and why a lot of people bought this is these little, I guess, prints on the Ozweego. I believe this is the first time that they have ever done something like this. Comment if I'm wrong, but this is actually super cool. This reminds me very much of like a NASA-esque type of deal. Like it says like full gusset, this side only, and it talks about, you know, keep double laced to, you know, like this to hold firmly, which I think is super cool. But my only problem is that they have done this type of printing on leather before, but not on a Raf Simons model, but on Yohji Yamamoto's Y3 Diffusion line. So they've done that for, I believe, the Y3 Pure Boost, and that rubbed out really quickly. But I think the main reason it rubbed off is because it was on the interior of it, and since the printing is on the exterior, I think it should hold up a little bit better and it'll not wear off too easily. But this is where I have the issue. These texts, it's like a raised screen print. I think they might have used a rubber screen printing, which I could probably scratch this off within like a day if I really tried, like real quick. I'm actually adding this in over some B-roll. So honestly, what I'm gonna say about the comfort of it, which I completely forgot to add, is that this is actually pretty damn comfortable. I thought it wasn't gonna be comfortable, but to be fully honest, this exceeded my expectations. This is super comfy. Probably not as comfortable as, you know, like Adidas Boost or like Nike's new cushioning, but it's still pretty damn comfortable. I would say, you know, like I could definitely walk around the city with this. Another thing is that after wearing it for a little bit, the bottom areas will start to get some minor creasing. So the minor creasing will only affect like the bottom squishy like cushioning part, but other than that, you should be good. And also this adds like an extra like inch to your height, so if you ever want to catfish them boys and girls, be like, hey boy, I'm a tall boy, you know? Now that we're done talking about the shoes, time to talk about what I would wear with them. What I would personally be wearing with these would be, well, two different styles. I would be either wearing a cropped, sort of loose fitting pair of jeans, not really super loose, but more of like a slim fit than my traditional skinny fit. I would be basically trying to maximize the bulkiness of the shoe and try to keep it even throughout my entire outfit. So I'd be wearing a slightly bigger shirt, you know, sort of oversized shirt, sort of looser fitting jeans, so that everything just kind of looks even in the wardrobe. Or I could just do a complete 180 and then have the shoes be sort of like a stunt piece on certain people. So I could go with some skinny jeans, I could go with, you know, some hype-esque clothing, sort of like maybe a bomber jacket up top, maybe a basic tee up top. So I believe you can wear them any way that you want. It really depends on what you want to do with the shoe, whether or not you want it to be a flex piece or whether or not you want it to really work seamlessly with your outfit. I am also going to be rating this off the height meter, given that whether or not people would recognize it and how, I guess, popular this model or this colorway is amongst the community and I guess just the general populace. I would say this is moderately hyped, so around like a 3 out of 5 if you guys want to put it on that scale. So people who are into fashion and know who Raf Simons is know this model, the Ozweego model. Some of them will like it, some of them will hate it, but a lot of the people who do not really like the Ozweegos, they fell in love with this colorway and just this type of look of it. Because a lot of the times the Ozweegos just have too crazy of a color to even like possibly match with an outfit or to have in your wardrobe, but this is very subtle, very nice, and I think it's just such a simple colorway that a lot of people just started picking these up. So I'd say it's moderately hyped, but you know, a lot of people who aren't into the fashion community, aka fucking normies, will think these are Skechers. I'm not even kidding. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be like, yo, where'd you get those stank Skechers, man? And you'll just have to look at them and be like, bitch, this is Raf Simons, bro. This is Raf Simons. So my final thoughts on this shoe is that would I cop or would I drop? I would personally cop, but cop for under retail. I believe that this has a lot of good points and a lot of things that make this worth, I guess, the 460, but a lot of things that'll make it worth less than 460. My biggest gripe with this shoe is the materials. Just the materials itself, definitely not worth it. I would say just the rubber is just such a cheap material that I don't feel like this really is 460 bucks, at least the US retail. I know that international retail might be a bit lower than this, but US retail, I wouldn't say it's worth it. Because one, materials, two, I don't know, just the fit of this is very hard to put into your everyday outfit. This is a very much of a specialty shoe. You wear it every now and then. You can't wear this as like a daily without it just having like thrown into your outfit. You can't have this work seamlessly with a lot of outfits unless you're very into that, you know, cyberpunk shoe-esque vibe. Personally, I would say this is worth anywhere from 350 to around 400 bucks. If you guys can get it around like 350 to 420, I'd say it's a pretty decent deal. Other than that, I personally would not cop if it's for US retail, but would cop if it was under retail. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of this model and whether or not you guys would pick it up in the near future. Let me know how you guys like this type of reviewing style. I know it's new for my channel. Usually I just spew out fucking memes everywhere, you know. I just fucking shit all over my pants. But I try to make it at least a little bit more formal. So let me know how I did, guys. Here is my son. He's just watching you. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. Hello everybody, follow me on Instagram.